is Brent Mason at the Luna Rogue in Fredericton. You're listening to Cigar and Whiskey with Yannick Theriault. Enjoy.
It's Nick from TDC Moncton and Cigar and Whiskey on Bo FM. I've got with me a New Brunswicker with lots of talent, and he's taller than I am. His name is Brent Mason, and here is the man.
Hi there.
Brent, what's your year of birth?
I'm old.
So old, he doesn't have...
1962, so I am 53 years old.
And your place of birth was St. John?
Halifax. Born in Halifax, but raised in New Brunswick, you know. Yeah, my father was a Navy guy, so he was in the Navy and I was born there. But no connection really to Halifax at all.
No, well, no connection. You were born there.
But then I left at the age of 3, though.
Oh, okay, so 3 years of knowledge. Your awards list as Folk Roots Album of the Year in 2012 at the Music NB Awards.
Yep.
You were up for 2 other categories as well.
Yeah, I know one was Educator of the Year because of the workshops that I do. Like I just came from one in Ormukta, the sort of history of music songwriting stuff. I do that in high schools. The other one might have been Female Artist of the Year. I can't remember.
Okay, Female Artist of the Year. 2010 Popular Music Award at the Originals, part of what we call Canada's Cultural Capital celebrations in St. John.
Yeah, that was nice.
2007, you received the Stompin' Tom Award at the ECMAs for contributions to Atlantic Canada's musical traditions.
Yeah, it was a real honor. I mean, I guess I've been doing a lot of music over the years, but I've also been doing a lot of kind of organizing and coordinating and volunteering and, you know, working with festivals, working I started the Roots Room at the ECMA. That was my idea way back when. So I think it was just a recognition of all that other road work, you know, just the time that, you know, I spent. I've been lucky.
And you were nominated the same year of that ECMA for Folk Roots Album of the Year. Any other nominations or awards I'm missing?
I don't think so. You know, I'm not the most awarded guy in the world, but I've got tenacity. I stick around, you know. So we'll see what's coming down the pipe this year. I got a new record out in this calendar year, and I feel really good. Look at there it is, there, right there.
All the pretty horses.
Yeah, and I'm really happy with how it came out, and it's been getting quite a bit of radio play on CBC regionally and even nationally. So we'll see. Maybe I know the Music NB Awards are going to get announced soon. Maybe I'll get a nomination. I don't know.
Well, it's going to be 506 now, isn't it? Music 506.
I know it's Festival 506.
Oh, Festival.
Yeah. But I still think it's Music NB.
Yeah. Apart from this album, you have 8 others that you created.
Yeah.
So you've been active, very active. In fact, how long have you been playing music?
I was a late bloomer. I started after I finished university, and I started traveling and thinking I was Jack Kerouac for a while. Right? So I was always a writer. I always have written.
Okay.
I started to play guitar. I was like 23, something like that, when I started to actually play guitar. So late to the party, as far as that goes.
Had self-taught or?
Yeah, it's evident.
Come on.
No.
He's doing jokes to lessen his importance, folks, but he is an important man.
Oh, thank you.
Just the educational aspects of what you're doing is amazing.
Well, yeah, there's been neat stuff. Like, I live in St. John now, and after all of my traveling, I ended up, you know, I got spit out of the tunnel, and ended up there, and I've hosted this open stage at OLearys since 1992, so that's a regular gig for 23 years, and we've had anyone who plays music in St. John.
Oh yeah, that's true. The OLearys thing, I forgot about that.
It's kind of a big deal in the sense of its longevity, and, you know, everybody really does come out and play there, so we've had, you know, George Jones's band, and Gord Bamford in the country realm, Matt Anderson, the Trailer Park Boys, and whoever's in town shows up, but more importantly, it's been a place for the people in the community to come and play and learn how to play and share their stuff.
Currently, you're the festival solo, if I remember correctly.
I am, yeah.
You're mostly an acoustic person when it comes to it.
Well, I have a band. I have like a 4-piece band thing that I love to do.
Okay. And the 4-piece band is composed of you and who else?
I've got a guy named Bob Fitzgerald plays bass. He also plays with Earthbound Trio.
Okay, and, they're here today.
Yeah, and Peter Doyle is my longtime drumming companion, and a new guy named Aaron Gunn has been playing electric guitar with us, and it's been really it's been great. It's been the last couple of years we've been sounding pretty good in my humble opinion. You know, we deliver my music, and but it's different. It's fresh and different, and
different vibe.
Feels great. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Interesting facts about Brent is this. He quit a master's degree in environmental studies to join the Carnival.
Yes, it's true.
It's true. We were just talking about it off camera, and he won an environmental law scholarship, 3 years fully paid, and he left for the Carnival. What were you doing for the Carnival?
Running games, you know, like the birthday game, the milk can game, down south in South Carolina and Alabama and places. I was guessing people's weights and ages. Yeah. It was a real a group of very interesting, very eccentric, artistic, crazy people who were all in this vortex, and it was an extraordinarily influential time of my life. I really threw it all away, as it were, and went for it, you know?
Yeah, but you did what you wanted to do, and it worked out well.
I didn't want to be having regrets about what might have been, I guess, you know?
Okay. You also did the following, which is amazing for any musician, especially a New Brunswick musician. Angel on the Tree was licensed for the CBC TV documentary Paramount.
Yeah.
So you had music that was actually used for that.
It's insane.
And also the original soundtrack for Grave Concerns, which was a nationally broadcast CBC TV series, was wrote and hosted by you. Yeah,
it was my idea. And you know, used a ton of my music. We used David Miles's When It Comes My Turn as the opening cut, but the show was cool. We got to you know, I got to drive around in a hearse and look for the gravestones of famous people, you know. So we did Kerouac and Gene McClellan, Yvonne Durrell, and whatnot.
Apart from that, 2009 River Songs was an ECA-nominated album inspired by the St. John River and was featured on the year's most watched episode of Land and Sea.
Yeah, it was cool. That was actually the album came out in 2001.
Okay.
But the show was 2009, and yeah, it's when I moved home, I rediscovered, or I think in a lot of ways discovered New Brunswick's beauty for the first time, and I met my wife, and she spends a ton of time on the river, and I fell in love with it. So I finally used my history degree. I did a bunch of research and wrote songs about the river, and I'm really glad I did it.
Anything else you'd like to mention while you're here?
It's hard to be objective. I've been at this game for a while, and I'm not getting younger. But man, to be here at Harvest in such an incredible musical environment is stunningly wonderful for me. I just feel really lucky, you know.
Well, Brent, as lucky as you may feel, I feel very lucky, and so do my viewers, of actually seeing the man face to face at the Lunar Rogue. So, folks, if you want to see or visit his website, it's brentmason.ca.
Correct, yeah.
And thank you very much, Brent.
Thank you. My pleasure.